up, DVW fam? We got a very exciting episode coming to you guys today. We're at Durango, the newly opened casino here in Las Vegas, and we're right outside of their premier food hall, Eat Your Heart Out. It looks grand, extravagant, a lot of great options here. So in this video, we're gonna go to most of the food stalls and show you guys what stands out to us and try some of the food here. And yeah, we're gonna eat our hearts out. So let's go around and check out what they have here. But there's a lot of options, so there might be two parts, so stay tuned. Let's go. All right. Stir fry. Alrighty. It looks big and spacious. There's actually a lot of familiar places here, but a lot of new places as well. So stepping in, we see a little coffee spot right here. Not your typical Starbucks like you see at a lot of, hotels. Vesta coffee roasters right here. Then there's You or Me Sushi. Got a sushi bar right here. We got Shang Artisan Noodle here. We're about to go inside. So they barely open, so not a lot of places are operating yet, but we're gonna go inside and try out the food. There's already a line because it's one of the more popular options here. So there's some Chinese, Asian food. Got Pono Cafe for some Hawaiian street food. And yeah, pretty clean, spacious. There's Fiorella pasta right here. So this is, apparently it came from Philly. So I might try that out right here. Fiorella pasta. And then there's Uncle Paulie's for some cold cuts, drinks, and sandwiches right here. Might check this out. Look at the menu right here. Yes, sir. All right. And here we have the Oyster Bar. So if you guys didn't know, Durango is a station casino. And this is the same famous Oyster Bar that's in the OG station, Palace Station right here. Usually have to wait a long time for this, but I heard this is a lesser wait. There's some dessert here too, Nielsen's frozen custard. So there's one of these in Red Rock as well. Red Rock, I believe, is also a station casino. So here's some of the flavors. Prince 3 pizza right here. So you can see them making all your pizzas. Fresh to order right here. The rest of the food hall, some more spaces to sit. If you guys are feeling a little wild, there's drink here. So this is a very interesting concept. So there's no vowel in the middle, so it could be called drink or drunk depending on how you want to do it. Guys, a quick aside, the visual presentation of this whole food hall is insane. It's very colorful. There's a lot of options, a lot of natural lighting if you come in the daytime, and the colors just pop. It's beautiful in here. See them making your hand pulled fresh noodles right here, right in the front of Shang right here. You know your noodles are made fresh right here. Pulling these noodles and then they go in there to get boiled, baby. Love hand pulled, knife shaved noodles. The best. You'll see right now when I try it out. So this is the process right here. With these, gonna knead up the dough because we need that dough. Gonna throw it right on the table. Yes, sir. Nice. Wow, it looks like a pretzel, but it's noodles. And we got an audience right here. The fun thing is everybody can see what's going on in the kitchen right here. It's like a show. the things I do for you guys. I was gonna be on that middle table to show you guys the whole restaurant, but I just realized I ordered way too much. Could not fit that table, so we moved to this bigger one in the corner for you guys, a four-person table, so we could try a little bit of everything on the menu. So traditional Chinese, Taiwanese food here at Shang. So menu looks awesome. If you guys didn't know, Taiwanese food is one of my favorites. It's amazing. So let's see what to order.
Nice. With the knife shaved noodles, and then I have the Shang mild with the hand pulled noodles. Okay. These are gonna be the spicy pork dumplings, and then this is the knife shaved shrimp chow mein. You're welcome.
Alrighty, y'all see the vibes here. Taiwanese food at Shangmian, noodles here at Eat Your Heart Out. I love Taiwanese food, so great start. But yeah, want to take a quick moment to remind you guys, if you guys haven't liked this video yet, please like it and hit that red subscribe button. Only takes 2 seconds and it helps me and the channel out a lot, so make sure you guys subscribe. So yeah, let's try out this feast right here. So I got a little bit of everything. This is the most popular, the beef noodle soup here, their signature sauce, and hand pulled noodles, as you guys saw in there. There's 2 types of noodles, and then we got this in there, hand pulled or knife shaved noodles. So these are like thicker right here, looks flat, and I got to add on with some wontons. I usually get spicy wontons, but I was recommended to try the spicy shrimp dumplings or pork dumplings, and I haven't tried it in this before, so I might dip this in some of that. This is the pork belly noodle right here. Has a different sauce than the beef noodle soup one. And then I was recommended to get some chow mein right here, shrimp chow mein, and the famous beef pancakes right here. So let's try this out. So try some of the wontons. Knife shaved noodles right here. Woo. Oh man, it's called Shang noodles, and you can see them, hand pressing the dough and hand making the noodles from back there. So you know the noodles are gonna be fire. This is my favorite part of the dish, hands down. I haven't even tried the meat yet, but the noodles are just next level. So doughy, dense. Oh, I love it. But let's try the pork belly. Braised pork belly, delicious. I was deceived because I thought it was gonna be really fatty, but I like it just like this. Good amount of fat, good amount of belly fat and leanness, and also you can tell that it's a little bit pan fried as well because it sticks together very well. But the soup is different. It's pork and chicken broth, so it's not like the beef noodle soup. I would say it's a little bit more. I got the clear one, not spicy. It's a little bit more salty, and compared to the beef noodle soup and porky. What can I say? It's a good soup though, but that pork belly mixed with those noodles. Fuego. And there's the signature bok choy Chinese broccoli with all these dishes as well. But yeah. Let's try some of this wonton right here. So you can get this in any add-on, but I'm gonna dip this with some of the spicy wonton sauce because I love my spicy wonton. Nice minced pork in there, but just like the skin, the shell, all these dishes, it's where it's at, guys. Ooh, the dough, it's amazing. Love these noodles. I give the noodles a 10 out of 10. This whole dish, 9.5 out of 10. Nothing to complain about. It's really good. But it just depends on what you're feeling, pork belly or beef. So let's try the beef noodle soup. All right, so this is the beef noodle soup right here. So I got both of their noodles to showcase to you guys. So if you guys see them in the back, the knife shaved noodles are the one there shaving the big block of dough into the water. This one is the one where they kind of like spin it around. And they're in thin cylinder shapes, almost like spaghetti. Let's try this out. Each strand of noodle, nice and dense from the dough. And ooh, let's take some of the soup. Oh yeah, Definitely a richer, fattier beef broth. This is the mild, but depending on the mild or the hot, you're gonna get a little bit of spice of this. So I said the pork belly broth was more, you know, salty, chicken and porky. This one has a little kick to it, a little spice. Let's take some more of these noodles. You know, when you're eating these noodles, you gotta slurp it up. Guys, I'm in heaven right now. I love Taiwanese food. Shang is, you know, some of the best. Man, let's try, you know, this braised beef right here. Nice and fatty. A little bit tendon action on there. So a little pop as well. You know, so in Vegas, there's a lot of great Chinese food. I say it's underrated because when people think of Chinese food, they think of 626, New York. But Vegas is coming up with Chinese food, and I've had a lot of beef noodle soup around, you know, the city, but each one has its own style. I mean, they should be, you know, handmade, all of them, but this one, I'll say the highlight is the noodles, just really dense, thick noodles. This soup, I don't know if it's the best or whatever, but it's on a little bit of the salty side. Still delicious though. You taste that fattiness, that beefiness to the broth, but it's on the salty side for this. And the beef is just really tender, braised beef noodle. The beef just melts with the noodles. I've been to some spots like the beef is, I don't want to say more lean, more dense, but this one, very soft beef to eat with your noodles. Great combination. And also they load your bowl up for the price as well. But yeah, 20 out of 10 for the noodles, that's a highlight. 10 out of 10 for the beef. The broth, the soup, I gave it a solid 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, overall, this dish, 9.6 out of 10. It's just a good beef noodle soup. I personally prefer the hand-pulled or the knife-shaved noodles. Those are amazing. Both are great. They're from the same dough, and you know they're hand tossed. So yeah, that's just my personal favorite though. But ooh, noodles are crazy. All right, guys. So we got some appetizers here, some Chinese, Taiwanese appetizers here. Usually I would eat these first, but we ordered everything at once, so you got to eat the soup for all the fat coagulates and all that good stuff. So let's try out these spicy pork dumplings. So again, the Durango, beautiful property, beautiful food hall. So let's try this out right here. Oh yeah, that's a good spicy wonton sauce. Refreshing, has like a spring taste, a little bit of sweetness, some sesame oil in there, some sesame seeds, and I like that these dumplings are a little bit pan fried at the bottom, so they're not all the way soft throughout like the regular spicy wontons, which are fully boiled. Good, yeah. Some of that pan fried dumpling action with the spicy wonton sauce. The typical version of this is spicy wonton, but we added that onto the soup, so got this a try, but it's a hit. 10 out of 10, guys. Woo! Feel that spice dripping down the throat. Alrighty, so this is their famous pop in your mouth style beef pancakes. So they do beef pancakes in different ways. Sometimes it's like the flat one, but I love these kinds. Let's just try it out for you guys. Listen to it. Did you guys see that squirt? Unfortunately, I dirtied up my backpack. It squirted all over my backpack right now. I gotta clean it up. But woo, guys. So this is the beef soup dumpling right here. Nice pan fried pancake on the outside, very doughy. Just like the noodles and all the doughy items. It's great. Then there's a huge piece of, you know, minced beef inside with all the garnishes. It's like a Taiwanese version of a meatball. And there's like a sweet, soyish, vinegary sauce in there already. Usually you do your own sweet soy and vinegar, but whew, these appetizers might even eclipse the noodles. These are great, guys. 10 out of 10 for these beef dumplings, 10 out of 10 for the spicy wontons. We're off to a great start. Let's keep going. All right, last but not least, there's shrimp chow mein right here, stir fried. So it's the dry noodle. There's dan dan noodle here as well, but for some reason I don't really like dan dan noodle. I don't like that peanutty taste. So let's try this. Ooh, that's great if you guys want a stir fried dry noodle. Again, thick, dense, doughy noodles, each strand lubricated, not with soup and fattiness, but that sesame oil glaze, nice sweet and salty sesame oil. There's some cabbages, veggies throughout for that pop, and some shrimp. Nice little pop of the shrimp. There's also the chicken version as well, but this is a great dry noodle right here. Oh man, I love all these noodle dishes, guys. Can't get enough. Watch me slurp it up. Again, the sauce a little bit on the salty side, but great sauce with the noodles. Noodles, shrimp. It's some really high quality chow mein right here. I have to give it a solid 9.3 out of 10. Great. All textures, nice soft chewy noodles, nice crunch from the cabbage, and then that soft crunch from the shrimp. Woo. Love Shang, love Taiwanese food. Needless to say, my whole experience here, like I said, this looks like one of the more popular places here. It's loaded with customers, so I give this place a solid. I mean, with the prices, I think the ones outside. So if you guys are not familiar with Shang, there's a Shang I think on in Chinatown in Vegas, but it's always packed because very limited seating. So they've opened a couple more locations. This one also has limited seating, so it's really hard to get, you know, seats, but it's a very popular place here. So I have to give it a 9.7 out of 10 DVW score. With the prices here, it's probably cheaper, you know, outside of the casino, but I think the prices are fair here, being inside the Durango in this food hall. So a lot of great options here. Let's see what else there is at the Durango food hall. But 9.7 out of 10 DVW score for Shang Mian here at Durango. All right, let's check out some more food. Let's go. Is that the crackhead chicken? Oh, okay. Crackhead? Oyster Bar? Yeah. For the heads up.
It's done, all done. Time flies, I know that's for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
You're gone, you're gone. I'm not your prisoner in your cold war anymore. Oh no. But I have a feeling that we never really move on from our past. Sometimes I just wanna go back, try to make it all undone. So it didn't have to hurt this bad. I don't say goodbye.
Well, I think it's the one at the station casino. Okay.
Don't go, don't go, don't go. Whoa, you should know.
All right, so our next stop on our Eat Your Heart Out food tour, and we are truly eating our hearts out right now. We're at Pono Cafe, a Hawaiian street food joint here. So we got some of their top hitters. Got the crackhead chicken right here. Looks like some Korean fried chicken. First thing I noticed from all these plates, it's loaded and really colorful. This is the Korean zombie plate. It's Korean short rib, crispy Korean chicken, meat jun, rice, and kimchi right here. So it's like their Korean plate. And then we got some garlic shrimp right here. So Hawaiian food, you gotta get so I love the garlic shrimp when I was in Oahu, so we're gonna try this here. But oof. Let's try this out, guys. Take a piece of their Korean fried chicken right here. Crackhead chicken. It's really saucy, crispy, nice breading on it, nice and thin, but it's very aromatic. A lot of herbs on there, garnishes, and there's like a secret like dry rub on there. Can't put my finger on it, but very aromatic. That's like a smoky flavor. It's a unique taste. It's not too sweet, not too salty. Like the breading, the sauce, it's very balanced. I like the breading, it's crispy like popcorn shrimp, but it's with chicken, so there's some white rice with some furikake. Love the Hawaiian sides. Try some of their Hawaiian mac. Nice and refreshing. This one's not too mayo-y. It's very pasta-y, if that makes sense. The one thing when you're eating Hawaiian street food or Hawaiian food, you know you're gonna get full. They load your plate, so that's one of the main things about this. That plate was about the crackhead chicken, $16.50, and it's loaded with all this right here. I said pretty fair price. I give this solid 8.5 out of 10 DVW score. So nice lunch spot. If I was just, you know, getting off of work, or if I'm on my lunch break, this is a good place to, you know, take a break. But yeah, Hawaiian food always makes for great lunch plates. So if I'm on a lunch break nearby, this is a great place to take a lunch break. So let's try this right here. I love meat jun. You guys haven't had meat jun before. It's like egg battered New York steak right here. Thin piece of steak. Let's try this out. I like that sauce on there. It slaps. It's like sweet sriracha, tangy glaze with some sesame seeds. Well, that's a good sauce on there. The steak inside, very soft, chewy. It's a New York steak, but it's so thin that it tastes almost like a ground meat steak. But pretty good. I like that batter and that sauce on the outside. Pretty great. All right. I like the decor in this place too. It reminds me of Oahu. I feel like I'm on a shack on a Hawaiian beach or something. And we also got Bruno Mars back there staring us in the face while we eat. So yeah, I tried the meat jun. Let's try the rest of this plate. There's some. Let's try a piece of this. There's a nice grill on there. It's not like fried chicken or with a batter, but it's a nice thin crisp with some sweet spicy sauce, and it's chicken thigh, so really moist. The sauce is key here, guys. Nice light sauce. Let's try this is a Korean place, so there's some kimchi for us. Nice refreshing pop to cleanse the palate for more meat jun and galbi right here. And I'm assuming this sauce is the same red sauce that's on the plate. 10 out of 10 for the sauce. It's the highlight of this plate. I really like that sauce. Let's try out this galbi. I love Hawaiian food, guys. If there's like one food I could eat maybe 10 days out of the month for lunch or something, it'd probably be Hawaiian food. Really great lunch food. Same thing, I really like that sauce on the galbi. Nice, sweet, a light little glazed drizzle on there. Give that juicy, crispy galbi with the nice grill flavor, some sweet loving. But like I said, guys, great plate, get you full, you know, especially at a Vegas casino. You know, eating in a casino isn't cheap usually, so this plate was $21 for Hawaiian, a little bit above average, but like I said, we're in a casino, so $21, and you'll definitely get full off this plate. Great flavors. Give this plate solid, because there's so much variety in the sauce. 8.7 out of 10 DVW score. All right, so let's try the garlic scrimp right here. It's really good. Nice thick shrimp, huge jumbo, and there's like a light batter on here. Guys, the sauce, like a sweet and sour sauce, really delicious. That's their Muay Thai garlic shrimp. I'm assuming it's called that because it has a little kick to it, a little bit spicy. $18, but yeah, guys, I like this a lot. I like the garnish on it. I give this solid 9 out of 10 right here. There's this nice sunny side up egg for us. So yeah, let's wash out all these savory flavors with this mango juice right here, fresh made. It's like a little tart, a little sourness to it, almost like a mango lemonade. Really good, refreshing. All right, gonna finish this up and have some of their dessert. All right, you know what they say, no matter how full you are, there's always room for dessert. So we got a guava cheesecake here. I love Hawaiian desserts because I love their flavors. So guava, love guava. Let's try this out. And I love cheesecakes. Oh my gosh, nice full creamy guava, but then you get that thick cheesecake. Pie crust is on the soft side right here, but love that guava flavor, nice and cold, almost like a creamy ice cream. Ooh, there it is. The crust is kind of caramelized. I got a little crunch from it. Needless to say, 10 out of 10. Love guava, love Hawaiian dessert. My favorite thing here, guys, is dessert. Fuego. That's fire. I will come here just for this dessert, guys. Love cheesecake, love guava. Guava cheesecake here. Just drink the sauce. All right. On to the next spot. Time to try more of what Durango's food hall, Eat Your Heart Out, has to offer. Let's go. All right, guys, so we finally made it to the Oyster Bar. It is 11:30 p.m. on a Monday, and it's still packed. I had to wait in line. In fact, there's still a line right there, so this place is really popular. They're in a lot of station casinos. Durango's a station casino, so there's one here. Apparently, this is the lowest wait time Oyster Bar there is, but really excited. It's a Vegas staple, so let's go get some oysters. So we have a treat for you guys. We're in the back of Oyster Bar here with Rachel, and we're gonna see their full shucking process of the oysters.
Hello, how are you? UVW fan.
Let's go, let's go.
So we got a nice little pile here, and then we have fresh seaweed, just to kind of give it a nice presentation. We grab a ramekin here, some house-made cocktail sauce, some fresh horseradish. Just pop that right in the middle there. Then we grab one of our shucking tools here. And then we have the fresh coochies. So you gotta kind of really wedge it in there and then slide it down. You want to get all that good stuff there. And then you want to loosen up the oyster. On to our gold bands. These are
the gold band?
Yep, these are the house oysters. We always have these ones. They can get really big sometimes, like this one.
So which ones are the tastier ones? The bigger ones or the smaller ones?
Well, my personal preference is the smaller. They're a little sweeter. That's just a personal preference. It depends. But I mean, we get a ton of these orders on these, so these ones are definitely hard to open at times. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Just kind of want to make sure there's no shells in there. Yep. These ones are like rocks sometimes. Oh, it's two in one.
2 layers.
All right.
So welcome to the famous Oyster Bar at the Durango. Pleasure to have you guys here. Thanks for the introduction. You like to get started? I'm ready to get started. Tonight we're gonna go for jambalaya. Jambalaya is a mixture of a tomato-based sauce with rice already inside. It's actually a really good dish. For people that don't know, jambalaya has been around for a long time. It's definitely over there. It's a Creole dish. So let me start making it for you. How about that? Sounds good? We're gonna take the mussels and the clams and introduce it to some clam stock that we have over here. Gonna take some of that good non-salted butter, put our ingredients in there. Then we're gonna add on to some Cajun spice, rich in Cajun flavor. Add on a little bit of heat. I'm gonna go with about a 2. I think that'll be suitable. All right, gonna mix this around a little bit. Get all the spice clinging onto the meat, onto the shrimp, all the protein. I'll add some white wine in there. Give it another stir. As you can see, that seasoning is taking on to the shrimp and the lobster and the sausage. It's gonna be a really good dish. We're gonna add a little broth. This is clam broth. Then we're gonna go with a little bit of tomato and a little puree. It's gonna be diced tomato. This is the puree. Little diced tomato. Let it soak in that bath of good spices. All those Cajun spices are just ready to come through you. It's looking beautiful. You can smell that 100%. Then we're gonna hit it with that crab meat. Gotta have some crab meat in there. Give it a little bit of mix. Look at that. Hit it with a little bit more broth. Thin it out a little bit. We're gonna add some old dirty rice. All right, this is a dish that already has rice in it.
You're a true showman, Brian.
I try to be. I'm a professional. I enjoy what I do.
It shows.
100%. All right, we're gonna let that cook off for a little bit. Gotta add a little flavor to it. And that's my style of cooking.
Yes, sir.
All right, looks beautiful. This is where the eye pop when you hit it for the customer. It's exploding with flavor. It's gonna bring out the palate with a little bit of parsley. Also a little bit of basil. Bring out a little sweetness in it. And a little onion right there. And this would be your jambalaya.
All right, so we snagged the seat here at the Oyster Bar. I got my go-tos here usually, you know, cold seafood platter, you know, oysters, and a pan roast. The pan roast is one of the most popular items here, but this is a jambalaya right here. So it is a different item, a different take on pan roast, more popular, but our chef here, Brian, recommended us to try this today. So we're gonna try out the jambalaya for you guys, but let's try the oysters right now. So they have seasonal special Kushi oysters. They're right here, really excited to try them. So let me know how you guys like your oysters. We're gonna do some lemon right here, lemon. Gonna do a little bit of cocktail sauce right here. So they're nice and loosened up for us. As you can see, Rachel's chucked them. So let's slurp this up, guys. The aphrodisiac. You guys ready? Do it. Oh yeah. Super fresh, slippery. I like this. This has like a little sweetness to it. Ooh, but oysters, I mean, you guys know, it's acquired taste. You guys just have to have an oyster that's really fresh. I don't really like the oceany taste. You gotta have fresh oysters, no oceany taste. Have a little horseradish in them. Take another piece of the Kushi oysters right here. Nice and slippery, a little bit bouncy, not too chewy. But Kushi, not to be confused with Kuchi. But yeah, one of my favorite oysters is Kumamoto oyster. I'd say it's between like that and a regular oyster. It's not as sweet as a Kumamoto, but yeah, let's try their traditional large oysters right here. Let's try this right here. I'm gonna do the same thing. Put some lemon. Careful with the seeds. I'm gonna do some cocktail sauce right here. Generous with that. Put a little bit of horseradish. Try this out. Definitely chewier, larger. So if you guys like more consistency, but both the oysters super fresh, not too much oceany taste. Nice, cold and fresh. Pretty far. I mean, it's the Oyster Bar, so serve some of the best oysters in Vegas at a great price and convenient style. So yeah, that's the kick for the Oyster Bar. So yeah, let's move on to the jambalaya. All right, so Brian's recommended seafood jambalaya has shrimp, crab, lobster, andouille, sausage, mussels, clams, braised with dirty rice and Creole spices. Woo. Let's try this out. This one is $28.99, but a lot of fresh seafood in here. So let's try this. All right, got a big spoonful right here. Oh my gosh. You taste Brian's love in there. As you can see, Brian clearly loves his job. He was, giving us a show cooking this. He recommended this because I ordered a pan roast and that's like the go-to here, but he really wanted me to try this and woo, so much flavor. Oh man. So there's some dirty rice. I don't even know what I'm eating, but it's just an explosion of flavor and seafood in my mouth. Look at some shrimp, some pieces of crab, dirty rice, tomatoes. But ooh, there's some spice in there. So I got a 5. You can do it 1 to 10. I got a 5. It's got a huge piece of shrimp just popped in my mouth. Some bell peppers in here. Spices in here are unique. They're Creole spices, so that's what jambalaya is all about. And nice pops from the andouille sausage, so it's not all seafood. And also, when you're eating seafood, you gotta have some white wine, Sauv Blanc right here. All right. Nice mild wine to wash down all these flavors. Alrighty, so nice little nightcap here at the Oyster Bar. Guys, so my first time at Durango and my first time at Eat Your Heart Out, I am thoroughly impressed. This is a world-class food hall, guys. A lot of, brand name, household name spots like Shang, Herbs, Oyster Bar, and then, other low-key spots as well. But there's going to be a part 2 for sure, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We're gonna try almost everything here. So yeah, it's closed right now, but it was popping when I came here earlier in the daytime. But yeah, guys, so make sure you guys check out part 2. So if you guys like this video, please like it, comment down below some recommendations for us, and subscribe for more DVW food and Vegas vlogs. Deuces.